something.
All right. Age, they say, should not be a barrier to learn, beg your pardon. As such, some senior citizens are tapping into the empowerment program of the Lagos State Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. 2 retired workers, 66-year-old Bolanle Majekodunmi and 64-year-old Kuburat Animashaun, voluntarily enrolled at the Lagos State Skill Acquisition Center in Agidingbi, Ikeja, to upgrade their skill sets in computer operations and software. The senior citizens were among the 4,592 participants trained by the Lagos State government in various skill acquisition courses. All right, we quickly take this break. When we come back, we'll talk more. It's still Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We'll be back for discussion.
It's the Premier League all on DSTV. All the goals, all the flashes, all the moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. All in a language of your choice. All in HD. Available on all these bouquets to choose from. To watch on all these devices. Stay connected for all the action.
There is always more to a story than the screaming headline. The part of a story that is not told casts a shadow. It's like the part of an object that is not reached by light. On TVC News, I'm able to explore the many angles there are to a story, talking to stakeholders, asking the difficult questions, and digging for facts. I believe the viewers are able to make a better decision if they're well informed and understand not just a part, but the complete story. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Thank you for staying with us. It's still Journalist Hangout on Sunday. Judy, looking at the number of people that enrolled, 4,592 participants for this various skill acquisition in Lagos State.
It's, for the good thing is some of the people are elderly, some had even retired from the civil service, and they felt that, okay, let us go into this so that we can then have alternative means of taking care of ourselves. The era of relying on government for everything is over. Government cannot provide all the employment needs of our people. This skill, this vocational training that they've given people will help them. Some of them will be able to become fashion designers. Some will be caterers. Because I looked at some of the areas in which they've been taught. Definitely, they will be able to even be employers of labor. They'll be able to set up on their own and be employers of labor.
Yes.
So our government needs to create the enabling environment for this sort of things so that more people will be involved. People can survive outside of government.
For a state like Lagos State now, this set almost 5,000. Now we can even increase the numbers.
Of course. What I will even expect is, okay, at even local government levels, cascade it down. We have to commend the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation for even thinking outside the box, But we need to cascade this down. This should not be a one-off thing. Let's make it constant. There are people who are looking for opportunities like this. Some people spend a lot of money to acquire this level of training. Government can help, and some of them who are already graduates of these 19 skills acquisition centers, they too can be used to mentor other people, to actually train other people, pass the knowledge that they have picked up other people. So that all these young women, I do women, some of who think that prostitution is the next thing to do, at least they can have something.
They can work with their hands.
Yeah, that busy themselves with. So it's something that we need to do. If you go to Borno State, a lot of these boys who used to be Boko Haram, what's it called, fighters, government has set up big skill acquisition center, big vocational centers where they can learn all kinds of trades, including repairing of computers and all that. They teach them all of these things.
To engage them.
Carpentry, fashion design, tailor, what was it called? Barbing salon, you know, all kinds of skills. And those boys are waiting because unemployment is a time bomb in our country. We have to realize that this is a problem and do our best to address the problem.
If you remember in Niger Delta, when they started this amnesty program, till they practically involved those youths, some went into piloting, some went into welding, some went into this, and they were able to get them out of the crates. And majority of them today, they are even pipeline security men.
Yes, I agree with you. There's nothing like self-employment.
And government set up people.
There's no longer, in those days, we talk of white-collar job. There's no longer any white-collar job again. There's nothing, why is the collar? Talk less of the white. So there's no longer white-collar jobs. And you know, the beauty of it is that we are talking about 4,000, let's say closely about 5,000 graduates from that. If each one of them employs one person to assist him or her, that is 10,000 already. That is 10,000 people off the employment market. So it is a very good one. Just as Jide said, I know of somebody that a few weeks ago said that she went to learn this how to, you know, these things that women face now, these eyelashes and painting and whatever for 3 weeks.
Beauticians.
She paid 150,000 naira.
Yes. To learn tailoring, it's a lot of money.
I'm telling you, she paid 150,000 naira just for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I say, what? Is it that same? Say yes. Those are 150,000 for just 3 weeks to learn how to rub powder and how to put. Then you know that the government is trying. So we have to commend the Lagos State government. And just as this should also be scaled down the local government. If out of all the local government in Lagos State and SCDAs, you're having something like this, if they're training an average of about, let's say 100, let's say every month 100, and be able to, that is where we're talking of palliatives. This is where palliatives should be going to. If the palliative means you buying one empowerment. If it means you buying one, it will get to the people. Yes, if it's buying one sewing machine, you know that blending machine that they use in grinding pepper. If you give it to a woman, you will be shocked by what she done now. Yes. Grinding pepper now takes about 500 naira to just. We know.
Pump your tire.
Yes, now pump tire. It's about 500 now. It's 500 in Lagos.
To pump vulcanizer, just
want to remove that tire and now patch it, and it's over 1,000.
Yes, over 1,000.
So yes,
money.
That is money. So that is what we're talking about. So some of these things, it looks a bit, but it is a very good. And from what I read, the Lagos State government have made it a periodic thing. It's not just one. They make in fact, they've established a place where these people
in aggregate. There's a permanent place.
Permanent place. They have a permanent place.
That center. They have a center.
And they do it periodically. So we thank. We need to commend the Minister of Women Affairs,
Commissioner,
and the Commissioner of Women, and also the Office of the First Lady and the Second Lady.
You know, we must also talk about the resilience of our women. When you have somebody of 64-year-old.
It just shows that she doesn't want to sit
at home. Even if she's retired.
Doesn't want to sit at. She wants to busy herself doing something. My mom, even at close to 80 years, she was still running her shop. She would come to Lagos, buy textile materials, and take back to Ilorin to sell. They don't want to sit down. If you have been used to working hard, you don't want a situation in which you look like you are boxed to a corner by age. So they want to keep themselves busy. And you can see that woman, that old woman, you know, has been a good example.
Olori is over 80 now.
Yes, now.
She's over 80 and she's still working.
She still cooks by herself. You see her in the kitchen, she cooks. If you come to our house now, she will be the one to go and cook. She won't send anybody. She likes to be on her feet working. You know, people say, at this stage, you are still cooking. The rest of us will be in the parlor. That time when we went home for coronation, people were in the parlor, she was in the kitchen cooking, you know. So their generation don't like to sit down, they want to work. And that is setting the right example for today's young women who just want to...
Young women want to be slay queens.
They want to slay repeatedly. They want to use the most expensive phone. And then carry men and be talking about two minutes men and all that.
They turn you to 2 women. 2 minutes men.
When I was growing up, I didn't know anything about 2 minutes.
They've upgraded it.
Who prescribes the duration?
They've upgraded it for 1 minute.
Who prescribed the duration?
I don't know.
This thing?
No, I think there's a competition. Does that need competition?
I want to start a discussion on that. We must talk about the prevalence of sex toys. See all over the place.
Man will never match equipment. It's like they are already now comparing
that's what they're doing.
people that you must be able to function at the level of their toys. I mean, this is arrant nonsense.
It's crazy.
Nonsense.
They're looking for who to kill. They cannot.
You die before your time.
They cannot send us.
Because you want to impress.
They can't send us.
You want to impress people. You don't want them to call you 2 minutes. You go and be taking using ore meeting, shenu ebo, all of those.
How do you know this?
Those things. I'm a town man. You know. I get town now. You don't say you don't know. You are not a town. Let us begin talk about you.